What's good, fam? I just want to show y'all real quick how I cook up with Chxmical Playground. I use Reason, so I drop in a grain rack extension. So I'm just showing you. See, right now I'm just gonna clear out. I would pick up a better one, but I'm gonna clear out everything that I don't use and just use it straightforward. Like, I'm gonna take all the effects off. Take all that stuff off. Filter, adjust the filters, attack, decay, release. Take the oscillator off because I want to show you exactly how the sound performs. Make it one shot. Okay, cool. Alright, so I go into Chxmical Playground and I'm gonna start off with one of the poly synth type sounds. Now you can use these sounds any way you want to. It could be as leads or effects or whatever, but I'm gonna use the poly synth. Put my headphones on. Now I'm probably gonna experiment with like a loop or a sample and just figure out what I want to, where I want to go with it. But as you can see, it maps out the it takes the one shot, which has a key associated with it. Like this is C3, and you got to be careful with your sampler because sometimes it will analyze and show a different note than what it is. Like in this case, it's a C3 and not a B2. But your DAW may have a better sampler than mine. But I use Grain because it's very versatile, and I think it's better than the NNXT when mapping out sounds, in my opinion. Plus it comes with these effects on board, and then you can manipulate the envelopes and LFOs. But all right, well, let's get into it. Let's try that. Let's try that. Tap tempo. Alright, just to make this quick, man, just gonna loop that. Save your projects, always. Keep saving. Call this the main, call it main synth. And then we're gonna add a layer to it real quick. Boom. Duplicate. Try one of the keys. Now this is a mix between acoustic, synth keys, and even hybrids like a vibraphone and a chord prologue. like this vibe log right here. Let's try that. Let's try that. That's a vibraphone and a chord prologue. Messed up. I don't really like that end part, at least not right now. Chop that off. Let's just play with this part. I feel like some pad or string. Like right here, this is a distorted violin. But I want to put some air on it, so I'm gonna use reverb. Give it that space. See, with this one, I gotta change my note. Like right here, it says C3. That's why it's off. I have to change. So you go in here, edit your sample. Now it's really a D sharp 4. So I gotta set my root note to D sharp. I could have left it at D sharp 3. And just, you can adjust the octave, so it really doesn't matter which octave you set the root key in, but you know, I'm gonna put it at D sharp 4. Save that. Now we I just want that. You see what I'm saying? That's all you need. If you hear extra noises, it's probably me hitting the keys on accident, because I need a new desk, so I got my keyboard on my keyboard. You know what I'm saying? So I got this on my actual keyboard, so you may hear me messing that up. All right, let's go with a bass. See how quick we did this. This is like what, in the 12 minutes. And let's get a bass. Of course, with something like this, I layer on it. You know, I add layers to it and build on it. And you know, I add I change up the arrangement. You know what I'm saying? I add a lot of layers and change up the arrangement. But this shows you how quick you can get an idea out and get started. Now the electric bass, it is a synth bass, but it's going for like a electric tone. So we're gonna take the make it like monophonic, but take this off. It doesn't need reverb, of course. Put a little release on it. Portamento on it. Portamento. I just like it. I like it like that. And just leave you hanging. I think a nice lead over the top, you know, with add some ice into it. You know what I'm saying? I just took a lead, as you can see, added a delay, reverb. So I'm gonna add that. I think with this one I'm gonna do two different leads. You know what I'm saying? Two different leads, but kind of going, you know, the same pattern. Two different leads. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Alright. So I'm gonna just loop this one part. Make it real easy. So the second lead, I'm gonna pick something else. Ah, that's smooth. think one more thing would be to add an effect to it. Now this is basically like the core part of your loop or your sample or your beat or whatever it is. And boom, you add drums, and that's pretty much it. I just wanted to show y'all like cooking up a quick loop or sample and what that process would look like. I'm gonna just add an effect. So I'm going to the effects folder and seeing what type of effect would vibe with it. Put it on auto. Now these hydro sounds, shout out to Larry Salzman. He's a sound design expert, and I've been working with him for about 3 years, and he sent me these hydrophone sounds, which is basically a microphone underwater, and then he would record various hits with the microphone underwater. So I don't know what this actual hit is, but it's something hitting inside water and the microphone picking it up, and then him manipulating the microphone or the sound. But it's crazy. Try that one. Sometimes, see, here's a trick with right here, finding the key. You know, if you're a super musician or very well versed and just, you know, knowing your tones, you could just pick it up. But I double check myself a lot, so I check the tone. Oh, I could have done it inside. You could do it inside Grain. That's what's so dope about it. You could take the oscillator, and if you've got the same tone, then you know. Or if you're very close, it may be off by a certain amount of semitones, you know, but you're close. Like I'm close to that note. So I could take this one piece of the effect and use it like a polyphonic synth if I wanted to. phaser on it. I could hear a phaser. I'm on the right one. Nope, I'm not. Let me undo that. Play with the pitch bend range. Dope thing about Grain is I can play with the global position. So it hits. It keeps changing. I could go forward, backward loop. Try to. It's something subtle. Let's try that at the beginning. And that's, you got your core sample or loop just like that, you know, off of you know, it was really like 15-20 minutes. We got to something usable, but you could do it in less time. But like I said, I would build layers on that and add to it, and then flush out the arrangement, and that's pretty much it, man. Just wanted to show y'all that real quick, man. Chxmical Playground out now. If you buy it before January 1st, you get the 16 rounds drum kit. So yeah.